one All-Pro NFL player from every single NFL team, starting with number 11 being the Kansas City Chiefs, which is our tight end one, and one of my favorite players personally, even though I'm a Chargers fan, you guys know it. I got the tattoo. Yeah, I know it live. Kiki, ha, ha, ha. We lost. Suck my dick in the back. I know it. I'm a part of a failed franchise. Travis Kelce. And I'm gonna be honest and stand on it. I think Travis Kelce is the greatest talent of all time behind Antonio Gates. He got the longevity, he got the dominance. He's probably gonna get the rings. The dude is ridiculous. So we have all 32 teams on here. And believe it or not, every team in the NFL did not have an All-Pro. So I took matters in my own hands because it's Madden Ultimate Team and I can create an entire team. And I chose their pretty much best player who could have had a chance at an All-Pro if they had a better season. Yeah, I don't like this look though. Like I got a condom on my head. Look, that's way better. That was way better. I didn't like the way that felt. I'm sorry. I got it, but ain't how y'all roasted me like that. So I fixed my beanie. Let's fix our left end spot. Go with team number 20, and that's the Cardinals. And give it to the Cardinal named JJ Watt. Or the milkman in this case. And I'll be honest, the Cardinals really didn't have anybody like that could have made All-Pro. Buda Baker was the only name that came to mind. Kyler Murray got hurt, really wasn't that good. Their corners weren't that good. Hopkins missed 6 games. It was just, they were kind of a dumpster fire. But I feel like because JJ Watt retired, I have to do him some type of honor and give him this spot on the All-Pro team for 2023. Okay, let's go with 17, the Washington Commanders. Another team without a legitimate All-Pro. This guy's one of the only All-Pros I can think of on the Commanders. I mean, this guy was a 7th round pick with a pretty good PFF grade. Even though I don't like PFF, they have some sort of knowledge. He was pretty good this year, in my opinion. It's just the Commanders suck. Cameron Curl, though, he was super solid. Let's keep this train going. The Giants. We got a thick boy at left tackle. Shout out to Big Blue. And I remember everybody was getting mad at Andrew Thomas, calling him a buzz. He was a bum. He was this. He was that. They thought he was the next. What was that one guy they drafted like 3, 4, 5 years ago? Giants fans do it. Eric Flowers. That's who they thought he was again. But this dude became a bounce back All-Pro in, I believe, his 2nd year. I want to say maybe 3rd year, but I want to say 2nd year. And now Daniel Jones has some of the best protection that Phillip Rivers probably needed a long time ago. Let's get another team, boys, the Cowboys. I promise you it's not Dak Prescott or Brett Maher. It is an offensive player though, CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb got some of the coldest celebrations in the game, bro. Like, I don't know how you be thinking of them or doing them, but they all look smooth. But the one he was walking, it was kind of sus, I ain't gonna lie. He was like strutting his stuff and like double cheeked up on a Thursday. I ain't gonna say he a little zesty, but I'm just pointing the obvious out. Let's go number 1, the Browns. And this one was pretty obvious. Myles Garrett is like one of the main names you think of when you hear the Browns, other than maybe Johnny Manziel a few years ago and Baker Mayfield. But the way he's built, bro, is how I'm built really. Like, if I took this sweater off, like, I promise you, I'm built just like Myles Garrett. I just didn't want to get demonetized because they don't like nudity. Let's go with team number 10, the Buffalo Bills. We're staying on defense with Matt Milano. And I'm gonna be honest, up until today, I never knew what Matt Milano looked like. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna be honest, I'm running this guy over, bro. I'm trucking this dude and going for 65 yards. He's not stopping me. Like, what? If I get tackled by somebody who gets their hair cut at Supercuts, I'm retiring. Team number 27 is the Oakland Bummy Raiders. I would say Derek Carr, but this is in 2012. The first one should come as no surprise. He's just stuck there. And the second one is Josh Jacobs. He really proved that he was RB1 this year. And I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of hard to root against Devontae and Josh Jacobs because they don't do anything. They just get out there, get their yards. They're stuck on the Raiders, so I feel bad for them, honestly. And they had to deal with Derek Carr. And if I cannot manage to stay at 94 overall throughout this entire video, I have to give away this entire All-Pro lineup from every NFL team. But that's only if we don't stay at 94, but our next team is number 13, the New York Jets. And you guys knew exactly who this would be, Sauce Gardner. Like, from the name to the play on the field, this dude is just All-Pro. He's just elite. He just got the it factor, dog. Like, I don't know what else to say. And low-key, Garrett Wilson might be on here sooner rather than later. Number 14, the Rams. And once again, this is no surprise, B-Wags, a legendary linebacker, Hall of Fame linebacker, whatever. He went to a different team and literally did the same thing, or if not better. Just the team around him sucked, and Aaron Donald got hurt. They traded all their picks, and it's a bunch of old guys now. And if we're being honest, Wagner chose the wrong LA team. Team number 4 is the Philadelphia Eagles. And once again, this is to no surprise to anybody. And you see the position is QB1. And I mean, let's be honest, everybody's like, oh, Jalen Hurts is the system quarterback. Well, you need a good system to thrive. Jalen Hurts is cooking. Brock Purdy is cooking. Tua struggled his first 2 years. Herbert struggling with 3 different coaches. And then Joe Burrow is still just Joe Burrow. Our next team is the Packers. Straps on me, straps on 3. Jair Alexander. I was literally waiting for somebody to do the celebration. It's so fire. Like, this is so outplayed because it could be an incompletion that's like 10 yards down the field. Nah, not no more, bro. We go, strapped like a seatbelt, baby. And Jair grew up right down the street from me, so I'm a bigger fan. What is our next team? We have the Minnesota Vikings. Oh, this is obvious. In mud, he's the wide receiver 3. In real life, he's wide receiver 1. From the grills in his mouth to the gritty after every tutty, Jay Jetta's got a long career. Hopefully, he just somehow magically ends up in a part of New Jersey. Hopefully, Kirk Cousins pisses him off and like calls him some racist slurs and he just goes just Herbert or something. I don't know. I'm reaching so far, like it's unreal. We still got so many spots on this entire team and so many teams left. We have the Broncos, top ops, and you can guarantee it's not Russell Wilson. The real MVP and All-Pro is Nathaniel Hackett for ruining that team for a year. But the defense led that team, so we got Pat Surtain, the second. And let's be real, even though he's in my division, I don't like the Broncos. I respect Pat Surtain, and honestly, he's the best corner in the league. I know you might have your Jairs, your Tarek Woolens, your Sauce Gardners, your Jalen Ramseys, your Darius Slays. PS2 is different though. Like, he shut down you in man, zone, travel, slot corner. He can tackle, pick sixes, he's fast. He picked up Justin Herbert twice. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT! Our next team is the Indianapolis Colts. Now, to be honest, the Colts were a dumpster fire. Between them firing a better coach and hiring a former player to coach a team and he didn't know how to coach, it was weird. And he might end up being the coach, which is even weirder. To them not using Jonathan Taylor anymore, they did not have an All-Pro. So I had to take matters to my own hands and use a former All-Pro, which is our left guard. What do we have next, boys? The Saints. Even though they were terrible, they had an All-Pro. And I think this guy's nickname is Dirty D or Big D. And I'm not gonna lie to you, Demario Davis got one of the coldest swags in the league because it's like an old man OG swag, and all he got is just sleep. That's it. It's fire though. Like it fit him. It's cool, but it's also like an old head swag, but it's still cool. Just real quick, boys, you guys know about Underdog Fantasy. Use code Vic when you sign up. It'll give you a match in your deposit, and you'll be showing support to your boy, and I appreciate you guys forever. Can our next team be an underdog? Oh, wow, the Lions, and they're kind of dogs, and they're, wow, that was fire. I swear that wasn't playing. Now, believe it or not, the Lions had an All-Pro. He just wasn't on offense or defense. It was a special teamer. Now, I don't know much about Khalif Raymond, but he got to be good enough to where if he makes an All-Pro, he's good in the league. He loves by his peers. And I really low-key wish the Seahawks would have lost that game so the Lions could have made the playoffs. I think they would have won the game. Or Jared Goff could have looked buns, but still, seeing the Lions in the playoffs would have been excellent just for TV and people in general. Dan Campbell, if you ever see this video, I will run through a fucking wall for you. Behind number 18, we have the Dolphins. And I can tell you right now, it's definitely not Tua. This spot could have been Jalen Waddle, but it's his counterpart, Tyreek Hill. I mean, that card art is phenomenal, bro. And phenomenal is usually not in my vocabulary, but that card is phenomenal. And let's be honest, if Tyreek Hill gave you a 20-yard head start and a 40-yard dash because you beat him, leave a comment. Let's see our next team, the Seattle Seahawks. We got another rookie cornerback in Tyreek Woolen. Once again, if I had to make myself a prototype in the league, it would probably be this guy, Tyreek Woolen. Like, I'm tall, I'm physical, I'm big, I can press, and I can lock down anybody in the league. Let's go with the next team. We have the Baltimore Ravens, the greatest of all time. If he retired today, he would go into the Hall of Fame tomorrow. His gold jacket will be waiting as soon as he walked off the field. I think he's the most accurate kicker. He has the most points. Like what else can Justin Tucker do to be the best kicker? He can't, because he is. Boys, we only got a few teams left. Number 3 are the Tennessee Titans. Boys, you remember this ability in Modern Warfare 2? That's our D-tackle from the Titans, Jeffrey Simmons. This dude, Jeffrey Simmons, was a beast no matter what happened with them, winning, losing, or selling once they went up. You know, they won 7 games and 7-3. I think they lost 7 straight games and missed the playoffs. Crazy stuff, but still, Jeffrey Simmons was the only, consistent player. So we're running out of spots on offense and defense, and there's 11 teams left. Make it 10 with the Panthers. This is another team that didn't have an All-Pro, but if I had to think of one, it would probably be Brian Burns. You could also make a case for J.C. Horn, but he didn't finish the year. He was on pace to be one, but he didn't finish the year. And the Panthers just got Frank Reich as their coach, so maybe they're making a bounce back. They still have Sam Darnold. Never mind. They are fucking cooked. Team 15 is the Bears. The worst team in the league. No All-Pros whatsoever. The one they might have had, they traded away to the Ravens, but I'm still a fan of them, bro. But the things that could have been if they would have won some games. Justin Fields has some of the craziest plays I've ever seen a quarterback make. I've seen Cam Newton, I've seen Michael Vick, I've seen Mahomes. But Justin Fields had, even Lamar Jackson, like Justin Fields had some crazy plays, bro. That one against the Niners, I think, no. I forget which one he made. It was later on in the year, but he like went 60 yards left to right and then went 40. It was crazy, bro. Get JF1 some help, please. Matter of fact, send me your best offer, Chicago. I'll play for like $10,000 for some health care. Imagine me and Justin Fields running the read option. Run out of spots on the team. We got the Bucs next. We got our right tackle, Tristan Wirfs. And I'm gonna be honest, if Tristan Wirfs was to block me, I'd see what he looks like, and I think he was a baby. And then I would big bro him. Because I'm like that. Next team is the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, I know your first thought is Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow. They did not make the All-Pro team. And believe it or not, the Bengals had no All-Pros. So I had to take matters to my own hand. The best quarterback in the fucking league. And EA's so disrespectful by only having him at a 77 overall. That's crazy. Between his on-field play, the taunting on the sidelines, and then all the tweets on Twitter going crazy. Come on, man. How is that not your CB1? If you don't see what I see, you're probably just slow. I'm sorry, it is what it is. CB1 Eli Apple. I don't know how the voters missed that. Let's go team 25. It is the Texans, the second worst team in the league. And I feel like he might have been able to sneak on here, but he did get hurt. Dameon Pierce is a super solid foundational piece. He can catch the ball, run the ball, fast, cheat, everything you want in a running back. You haven't paid him yet. He's still young. Like, it's beautiful. Team lucky number 7 is the Niners. And this is the best middle linebacker in football. And this one play Fairwood had against the Cowboys just blows my mind still, dude. No linebacker should be this fast. But honestly, at the same time, this is Dak's fault. T.Y. Hilton is wide open. Throw the ball to T.Y. Hilton, the open receiver. Let's go with team 32. Oh, it's the Chargers. Fucking team that makes me mad and sad on the same day, bro. It's ridiculous. Our only All-Pro was Derwin James. And I'm gonna be honest, man, if we can somehow figure out a way to put all of it together, we got all the talent in the world, but we can never put it all together on paper, bro. It's honestly disheartening. It's depressing. Like, it's so many words I can think of. I can make a 30-minute video talking about it. Painful, upsetting, painful, heartbreaking, dispiriting, disappointing. 4 more teams left, and we got the Patriots. This one's easy, though. Mr. Red Sleeves himself. Would you believe me if I told you Matthew Judon and me was supposed to fight at one point in time? Yeah. After that, this man came out and came after mac and cheese. I really gotta run this man to fade because now he's personally attacking me because that's my favorite. Matthew Judon, see me. And our next team is the Steelers. And this guy was super underrated all year, bro. And to be honest, I don't know much about Alex Highsmith. I just know he plays opposite of TJ Watt, and I think he's like light skin or something. So he's probably soft. Second to last team is the Jaguars. And this was a team that didn't have an All-Pro, but when a team is scared to kick the ball to you, in my opinion, that's an All-Pro. Now, I'm not calling this man the next Devin Hester, but it seems like he always has a kick return or a punt return or some type of long return every single year. And with the last team, which will make it all 32 team, is the Falcons. Can I even laugh anymore at 28-3? Because now we're 27-0. And to be honest, I don't think Chris Lindstrom was a part of 28-3, so that's good. So this is a lot of with Chris Lindstrom in it. We still need a center, a fullback, a tight end number 2, 2 safeties, and 2 D linemen. So we had a total of 6 positions left to fill out this all-pro team from every single NFL team. And we just took a list of all the actual All-Pros and just popped them in a lineup to make things a lot more easier on me. And, you know, we kind of double dipped on some teams. It is what it is. And this is what the defense looks like. And our offense is right on par. And we barely maintained that 94 overall team. All right, let's see. Oh, we almost got a sack first play. He's checking it down. Or not. Or he's running. Are you serious? You know, what the fuck are you thinking? I found out real quick that that is not Bo Jackson, and I need to learn that that's Earl Campbell and respect the name. Yes, we're on that. Fred! Fred Waters, baby! He threw up dots. Good throw, good throw. We got a first and 10. I'm gonna pass her 10. All right, boys, he's in the red zone, and yo, that play is a low-key fire play. And how did he flick the ball and then went the complete opposite way? I don't know how I just did that. Sneak. I knew it. Fuck. We got a tie ball game, boys. All right, let's see what this offense is talking about. Are we humming or are we bumming? Oh, he ran into his own guy. We humming a little bit. Who is that? We got to get a lot of yards in a short amount of time. Go, got him. Damn, that defense is fast. Got him. Come on. CDs. No. I'm going to come back to that play. He's up the gut. Fred Warner. Oh, no. No. And as promised, I knew I could stop this guy. Pick that man, go. I I told you I could stop him easily. Got him. I told you I was coming back to that right there. I knew it was gonna work. Ooh, Jamal Agnew. You want that Jamal Agnew? He wasn't even guarding him. Good play, I guess. Another run. Fred Warner, save me. So slow and steady on defense, ended up winning the race. We got a big flag. Ooh, 2nd and 24. Derwin! Let's get a tiny, man. Come on, boys. Got him. Yes, got him. Cheetah! Out of bounds. Oh, I didn't get out of bounds. We got the first down, though. So on this play, I tried to go to Kelsey, but we didn't get it. So we used our all-pro and Hall of Fame kicker, Justin Tucker. I got to just circle. Got him. CD Lamb, way to get back up and fight. This guy's going back and forth between like blitzing me and then like playing zone. He can't figure out which one to play. Kelsey! So like he's moving his guys every single time. He doesn't know who to get on, and then I hit him every time with this. Kelsey is cooking you. Oh, Cheetah? Oh, Cheetah! No, I don't. Check down. Right there, right there, right there. Jettas. So many all-pros on one team. I'm gone. Oh, never mind. I see you, Jettas! I didn't even see him. I was trying to scramble. And he hit the gritty. This video is complete, bro. Nothing else could happen to ruin the video. Or... Oh, that's us. No, it's not. Jesus, good plays. Run it back. I knew it. I can't stop this, dude. I give up. On 1st and 2nd down, our defense locked up. On 3rd down, they got a nice out route to make it 4th and inches. Let's go! He just switched to a blitz. Oh, he came screaming. Oh, Kelsey, the yak god. Yak god. Holy shit. Watch this, watch this. The same play that worked earlier came up clutch. And after picking up that first down, I pretty much just iced the game. And as always, boys, drop a like if you saw an all-pro from your favorite team.